guys, it's Jovi and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. How are you all doing today? I hope you are all having a fantastic Wednesday. I know I am. Please don't forget to like this video on your way in because you already know you're going to forget to like it later. Like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. So please follow, please subscribe, okay? Go ahead and go follow me on, hold on, wait a minute, because I did it. Wait. No. Yeah, I think so. Okay. So go ahead and go follow me on the Twitter. Okay, go follow me on the Twitter. Go ahead and follow me on the YouTube. Not on the YouTube, on the IG where I post my pretty pictures. Go ahead to the TikTok and follow us over there. We are really trying to get to 1,000 subscribers over there so we could stream to the kiddies, okay, to the ladies. Go to my website, jovibeauty.com, to get you one of our dope ass sweaters, scarves. We got caps, scarves, bonnets. Y'all already know the vibe. And I think this is it. Yes, please, yes. And go to my Blue Sky. Okay, follow me on my Blue Sky account. It is thoroughly appreciated. Okay, all right. I finally got the Blue Sky up. All right, look, we are back today to talk about Tory Lanez harassing Meg Thee Stallion again, as well as proof of the damn payments that Milagros Graham has apparently received from from Tory's father, family, etc. It is wild. Okay, it is getting wild. Okay, it is getting wild, and I'm here for it. Okay, so that's what we're going to be talking about today. I have it pulled up. Y'all know I do. So I have a lot of stuff to read. Okay, I got my Twitter up as well. Because Meg Thee Stallion yesterday filed a restraining order against a man who is in jail. Do you know how problematic you have to be for someone to to try to get a restraining order against you while you are imprisoned? Like imprisoned, okay? Not in a county jail, imprisoned. Okay, that's what's going on now. Plus, the lawyers dropped information on some of these payments. We spoke about this the other day, and I told y'all I'm hoping that Milagros, she did do this, in my mind it had to be like 50, 100, something. It had to be, because the setup for what is to come is not good. And I would have hoped that I say this with the prices that the payment she apparently got on my damn phone. On the screen, I say this disappointed as hell, because this is from Carlise, I believe is Sunstar. Daystar is Tory. Hush. Daystar is Tory, I believe, and Sunstar is his dad, I think. No, he's Daystar. I don't care. One of them is Daystar, one of them is Sunstar Peterson. Carlise is the wife of the father. Okay, let's start there. Okay, that's the wife of the father, and these are the copy of the Zelle payments that were added to the court documents. Okay, so because they done, they can require, when you have a case like this, you can file and get this sort of information. I already told you it's a total of $3,000 from October 2020 to March 22. Okay, I think that one, I hope there are other payments. Let's start there. I hope there are other payments, okay? Because I think that if $3,000 is the complete grand total of what was received during that time, it was a waste of time. It was a waste of space, as well as you're probably going to be sued for way more money than you received from Lanes. Okay. Yes, a lot of the, the shenanigans caused her. She's not monetized, if I remember correctly. So it's a lot of donations she received. She's not monetized. Well, especially when she was here on YouTube, because she wanted to be able to say whatever she wanted to say, which is cool, whatever. So people would donate to her channel. That's great. That's cool. So she was bringing in a lot of donations. I don't see why, besides the just anti-woman of it all, I don't see why $3,000 over a span of a little under 2 years was enough to put you in this sort of peril and jeopardy, and to make you open yourself up for a potential lawsuit. Because this is still around the same time that Tasha K was getting sued by Cardi B. So it's not even like, oh, it wasn't even a thought, an idea that this shit could happen. Everybody on YouTube who was not with the whole idea of Cardi B suing a YouTuber, regardless of whatever, understanding that it would affect the rest of us on the back end, was out here saying and spewing and telling everybody who would listen that it wasn't a good idea. And especially if you are a creator, and promoting it, laughing and acting like it's so funny and cute, don't fuck around and find out. And it seemed like Milagros effed around and found out, okay, because Cardi B wasn't the only one who was going to sue. And now we see Meg actually has a reason to be suing Milagros, okay, based on the amount of damaging things she has said and done. Okay, I don't watch Milagros a lot, but I watch enough and I hear enough to know that she's damn she says a lot of really crazy things regarding Meg Thee Stallion. She's the one that came out with all it might have been Kelsey, it might have been, it's all of these things that people have been hearing for years have been coming from Milagros. That is like the main source of, when it comes to, content creators saying certain things. That was the main source. Other people might have picked it up and went along with it, but that was the main source of it. And that's why Meg is fucking suing her. Okay. $3,000, y'all, is crazy to me. It's crazy. The fact that they sent it in Zelle is insane to me. It's insane to me. Why is it insane? Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull up my Twitter. It's insane to me. I told y'all the other day when we was initially started speaking about this, if you're going to do the crazy shit, that's going to, especially the crazy shit that's gonna have you questioning your morals and shit, regardless of whatever, if you're gonna be doing crazy shit that might have you questioning your morals, or maybe you don't have morals, I don't know, some people don't have them, but at least get paid for it. Okay, forget your morals if you don't have none, but like put you in a position where you are now lined up to get sued. Okay, and in comparison to a lot of the YouTubers who have been sued lately, I know off the top of my head, I spoke about the Cardi B's whole situation. Who else got sued? The girl, she used to live in Harlem. She lived Naughty. What's her name? Not Naughty. The fuck is her name? She I think she moved to Brazil or some shit. I think Nicki Minaj was gonna sue her. She still didn't even go as hard as Milagros. We've watched all of this shit happen, and it's like, I don't want to say, but I'm gonna say it because fuck it. Just human beings, like the emotional intelligence we should have. Even if even if we don't, think it can't happen, to watch these things play out with other people and not think it could turn around and happen to us, especially when we are actively doing it, getting paid for it, like being real, going real hard. I heard she was promoting like an AI generated Orno with Meg the Stallion in it. It was a lot. And if you're doing all of this shit, understand you're gonna answer to somebody. Okay, you might not believe in God, and I ain't gonna answer to God. You're gonna answer to that judge. Then you gonna answer to that judge, okay? Because everybody's not just gonna take your shit. Everybody just not gonna have you uh um harassing them for the next 10 fucking years or after when this nigga come out. Ain't no way. So I say that, and we're gonna get into this story. Let me take the sheet with the freaking payments down, because that was just crazy. Okay. I'm going to put up my Twitter, which I am literally trying to get off of. Okay. I'm working to get off of this Twitter. I told y'all I got the Black Sky account. Go follow me over the Blue Sky account. Go follow me over there. I am working to get off of this Twitter. It's so hard, but I'm trying my best. Okay, so listen. Meg the Stallion. Hold on. Okay, there you go. Y'all see it. So this is my Twitter. Y'all know I have X for y'all know I pay for it a little bit for right now. So they give me the Gork. I think it's Gork. Whatever. It's something on Twitter. It gives you basically like an AI summary of what's going on. So that's what's on the top. In case you don't happen to see it on your Twitter, you understand what's going on. Okay. So it says, Meg the Stallion filed restraining order against imprisoned Tory Lanez. Meg the Stallion has filed a restraining order against Tory Lanez, who is serving a 10-year sentence on her in July 2020. So let me look at these payments. He started the first payment in October of 2020. So just a couple of months after the situation occurred. Okay. I had to check. The order aims to halt his alleged campaign of harassment from prison, including claims that he has employed bloggers to spread defamatory statements about her, backed by evidence of Zelle transactions and prison call logs. Now, we spoke the other day about how his father and him are not the brightest, are not the brightest bulbs out there. Okay. I've told y'all a million times, when you have a stupid nigga running your house, he will do what? Run it into the ground. He will drag y'all to the pits of hell with him. Okay. That's why a lot of the times you just cannot allow these men, whoever they are, to like run shit, because you'll end up getting evicted or some weird shit. You'll end up with the lights turned off or some weird shit. You cannot, you end up in situations where they ain't got the common sense to know not to have these sort of conversations on prison phones. Okay. You end up with men who are trying to bribe people and using their Zelle or their wife or their own wife's Zelle account, instead of just attempting to, I don't know, maybe pass cash, even try, I don't even know, even some sort of encrypted, payment method, or wire transfer. I don't know. That ain't got the common sense enough to know not to be sending payments from, thinking they so smart. Oh, I'm not sending it from my account, I'm gonna send it from my wife's account. You are liable. You cannot have idiots, and we're dealing with fucking idiots. That's why he has talked himself into a 10-year prison term, because I don't believe he would have gotten any sentence, or the case wouldn't even have went further, or he would have gotten any sentence, let alone a 10-year sentence, if he did not commence and buckle down on harassing the fuck out of Meg the Stallion. Okay, he did this shit to himself, and right now you are in jail for 10 fucking years, and you have a restraining order against you in jail. I've never heard of anything like that. And if I'm the judge or I'm the parole, whatever people, you ain't getting out no time soon. You is missing every opportunity to come out because you're still harassing her. But again, you cannot have retarded ass men running your fucking household and making decisions. They're gonna teach you how to fail. Y'all ever heard that? She don't listen. She won't let me teach her. Teach her how to what? You own a house. He bounced from his mama house to bitch house. What is he gonna teach you how to do? Renege on your mortgage, fuck up your lease. What is he gonna teach you how to do but fail? Because the overwhelming urge to fucking fail is just keep blaring right out of Tory Lanez and his damn daddy and men like them. Just keep going, keep going, keep going. Nothing said, you know what? Maybe this ain't the smartest idea. You know what? I already caught a case. I did no accountability at all. You know what? I kind of put myself in this position. Let me learn from this shit and move on. Even if I can't stand the bitch, because I'm still mad because she put me in, I was in jail. Whatever. Nothing, child. This is the epitome of grown-ass man children. We done saw Tory lose his temper when, what was August Alsina didn't want to dap him up. He went and literally physically attacked that man because he didn't want to dap him up at backstage at a concert. Y'all remember that? I remember that. Completely emotionally unstable. And the reality is, if it wasn't Meg, it would have eventually been somebody. He was running up on everybody. It would have eventually been somebody. So let's get this, hold on. Let's get this up. Let's get this up here so y'all can see. So she filed a restraining order against him because what the fuck? Let's read the restraining order. Request for civil harassment restraining order. It was filed on the 17th yesterday. Okay. Meg Pete, her lawyer name, the firm address, all that good stuff. Protected from Daystar. The dad is Sunstar. He's Daystar. Cool. He's in a California correctional facility. Okay. Bam. So we got that. There's more to this restraining order. Hold on. Oh, wait. I'm bugging. Okay, here we go. It says, this is 11. It said, given the limited circumstances in which a victim may seek a post-conviction criminal protective order against the victim's assailant, Ms. Pete is left without protection at a time where she needs it the most. Most concerning is that Ms. Pete is not issued at least a civil harassment restraining order. She will be left without any protection for when Mr. Peterson is released from prison. Okay, she's trying to get a restraining order forever. And I don't blame her. Like, forever. Don't mention me. Don't insinuate me. Nothing. Okay? Keep me out of your mouth, you weirdo. She will be left. Okay, when he was released from prison. Because if you're doing all of this, let me tell you something. If you're doing all of this and you already got convicted, to me, when he comes out, he is going, because he's not going to come out and be a rapper again. He's not going to come out. He's going to be resentful, and he will never take accountability for his own fucking actions. Okay. He will blame her. And you know what he will do? He will go and try to find her. 10 years from now, we'll hear about fucking Tory Lanez being rearrested for stalking and attempting to harm or harass Meg Thee Stallion. This is out of fucking pocket. It's out of pocket. And nobody, not even his own damn daddy, nobody. And you know what? That's the worst thing ever. I literally was just having this conversation with my daughter yesterday. It is my job to call you on your shit. It is my job to make you be accountable for your shit. Like, I cannot comprehend these people, these youngsters, these children, no accountability for what the fuck you do. Your actions, you are accountable for, my man. You can't, oh, she upset me, so you still stuck on she upset you. You shot someone, let alone a woman. You are accountable for that. No buts. We are accountable for the shit we do, period. When you don't teach your children accountability, they grow up not understanding and thinking the world revolves around them, and they end up in situations maybe not even as drastic as this, but not comprehending accountability, being the victim forever. Because Tory dead ass in his weird ass, way believes in his fucking soul that he is the victim, even though he was harassing that girl for months during the trial, before, during, and apparently after the fucking trial. Miss Pete, the possibility alone causes Miss Pete severe emotional distress and makes her fearful for her life, as she should be. Because again, if he's on it like this, he's not ever gonna let it go. Okay. And they probably should, when he get out, they probably should deport him and make sure he can never come back. It is counterintuitive and wholly illogical that Miss Pete had protection by way of protective orders and gag orders issued against Mr. Peterson while he was deemed innocent, i.e. pre-conviction. But that such protections are no longer available to Miss Pete due to a mere technicality in the law. Now that he has been convicted and proven guilty, the only recourse she now has is to seek a civil harassment restraining order against Mr. Peterson to end his ongoing campaign of harassment, which underscores the urgent need for a restraining order to protect Miss Pete and prevent further harm. Like, he thinks he's going to harass her and drive her crazy, and then possibly come out and physically harm her that's where it goes with me. If it does not go there with you, then you don't know these men's. Then you might put yourself in a very dangerous situation one day. Because let's be for real. You got to understand who you're dealing with, and the mentality of people. And this mentality is giving you everything you need to know. This is crazy nigga shit. This is, I waited 20 years to get out of jail to hunt you down and take you out of here sort of shit. Even though you are the one who did the shit. This is some psycho shit if I ever heard it before. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe, all that good stuff. Please donate if you can. Y'all already know the vibes. All the information going under the screen. Pete prevent harm, which underscore. Okay. Due to the mere technicality of the law, that he's the only recourse she has to seek is civil harassment restraining order against Ms. Peterson to end his ongoing campaign of harassment, what underscores the urgent need for a restraining order to protect Ms. Pete and prevent further harm. Mr. Peterson attempts to re-traumatize and re-victimize Ms. Pete. Recognize no limits. Indeed. Listen, this is what it is. Let's stop. Oh, no. This is what it is. Re-traumatize and re-victimize her forever. He should be charged. That should be another fucking charge. Okay. Indeed, they continue even while he is behind bars. The civil harassment restraining order is even more necessary now that Mr. Peterson yet again waged another campaign of harassment against Miss Pete. One of Mr. Peterson's latest stints involves him filing of a petition for right of habeas corpus, purposely filed one day before the premiere of Miss Pete's Amazon Prime documentary titled "Make the Stallion in Her Words," alleged that Mr. Peterson's constitutional right to due process have been violated by the government's failure to produce and hold on. Oh no, gotta leave it and come back. Wait. 12. Produce and what did I say? Produce and preserve evidence. A true and correct copy of Mr. Peterson habeas corpus petition is attached hereas as exhibit 9, whatever. Mr. Peterson claims that the gun and the fragments from the incident are missing. They are not. And that it is now impossible to conduct further testing that might help prove his innocence. Again, these are the things that he's been telling Milagros to tell y'all, and y'all been acting like this shit is facts. It's clicking into that deep-seated male identifying shit that we all were raised with, and we're fighting that shit to need to believe in this nigga, or believe that he didn't do this shit, or want to believe that Meg deserved this shit, or some weird that's what's triggering you back there, because the reality is real clear. Even if you were confused, the behavior alone is real clear about who this man is. Even if you wanted to be one of them stupid people to be like, oh well, I don't know, you undecided ass niggas. The behavior alone, like anything else, is just uncivilized. I can't even, I don't even want to have this conversation with you. Okay, so Mr. Peterson harasses Miss Pete through third party. Indeed, Mr. Peterson continues to harass, bully, and antagonize Miss Pete from prison by and through his use of party online bloggers, who Mr. Peterson employs to spread defamatory statements about Miss Pete. For example, one blogger, Elizabeth Milagros Cooper, Bridge, when they are putting your fucking name in other people's legal documents, and all you got is $3,000, because this, listen, how much you want to bet this shit about to get real saucy? Yeah, Cardi B opened the door. Okay, y'all was laughing at Tasha K. Oh, she got to pay $4 million. Cardi B cracked that door. This shit is about to be a whole fucking drop kick in YouTubers, and especially Milagro Graham's chest. Okay, this is about, because your shit is coming up. They will find a way to charge your ass. That's conspiracy. They will listen, your ass and the daddy, and add time to that nigga, that nigga's sentence. Fuck around and find out. These are not normal things. And because they're, we're black and we don't really get into shit like that, we don't really get the ramifications of this. But I watch enough white people news to know that fucking around, you're going to find out, and you're going to catch a charge as well. And Corey gonna fuck around and get more time added to his goddamn charge, and still gonna not be accountable for the behavior he has conducted, which has created all of this. So Milagros, Elizabeth Milagros Cooper, has published several false statements about Miss Pete, and they follow every fucking one of them. Bitch, you think you deleting stuff, girls? They've been copying and pasting your shit for years, girl. They got Zelle, they got the Zelle records. You think they got the Zelle records and they hit up YouTube for any video you might have deleted? Because even though you might have deleted them, YouTube always gonna have a backlog of every fucking thing we've ever posted on here. I don't have to know that to know that. I don't have to be a data scientist to know that. I don't have to know that, because I got sense coming, works. Don't matter, because I remember a couple months ago, people like, oh, she deleted her videos. If you think, one, they have not downloaded your whole fucking catalog. and then noted the deletion of the videos and when they were deleted and connect. Like, you're playing checkers. You're playing checkers with lawyers who are educated to play chess. Meg Thee Stallion couldn't afford a lawyer that went to a real good Harvard Law, Yale Law. You can afford a lawyer that went to, I don't know, but not the same type of lawyers with the same type of with the same type of mental capacity to say, you know what, we're going to pull up this, we're going to pull up that, watch what you do. It's just not. This is literally, you know how they be like, we was talking previously, and I made a video yesterday, but you know how they say, that whole thing about deny the polls, how the healthcare, they trying to take you to trial and waiting basically until you pass, whatever, and the court case get dismissed or whatever. And the big money of the big law of the big, these corporate companies, like, make big money in you. And nobody's gonna be mad about it. Because if anybody should be gonna get big moneyed, her lawyer gonna outlawyer your lawyer. It's this situation. People felt bad, but for Tasha K and what happened with her old lawyer. I forgot, Gertrude Gilder, whatever her name was. People felt bad about that. Ain't nobody feeling bad about this. Because this is just like karma. This gives reek soap. I don't know, man. This is out of pocket. And like I said, $3,000. I hope to God there were other payments. I hope to God they were other payments and they were fucking hefty and they came in bands. I hope to God you got a stack sitting at home. I hope to God from them. Because anything else is just uncivilized. Anything else that would have not, let me tell you something. A payment to do fuck shit. A payment to do fuck shit. People try to contact us all the time. Okay? A payment to do fuck shit should at least be one. You should really think about that because, but it's gonna follow you for a long time. But you should really think about making sure that if you're gonna get paid to do fuck shit like this, that enough of that payment will be able to cover a fantastic fucking lawyer. Because the $3,000 can't even cover an okay lawyer for this, let alone the payout. Because she gonna make you pay. No shade. This ain't even no shade. This is fucking like, I ain't got no beef with Milagros. I ain't got, but what the fuck? Let's continue reading. I'm not gonna pull it up. Y'all know what I'm reading. Has published several false statements about Ms. Pete and the criminal trial. Ms. Cooper, false statements are the subject of the civil lawsuit. Child. They are the suit, yo. Meg Pete versus Milagro Elizabeth Cooper. Okay. Pending before the United. Okay. Yeah. In details in the amended complaint, Milagros serves as Tory's puppet and mouthpiece. Tory has publicly confessed that Milagros Graham is the realist, a true and correct copy of Mr. Pete's tweet is attached here as exhibit 2, because they screenshotted that when it happened, or they got Twitter to send them a copy, because again, even if you delete, it's still there. I didn't even go to, even if you delete, it's still there. I took enough computer classes in my life. Not even this new age shit AI, but I've taken enough computer classes and computer training to be like, why would you think you can delete and it's deleted from our view, but don't ever believe it's deleted from the servers. You're wild. So they got a copy of that tweet. Indeed, even a former close friend of Milagros admitted that Milagros worked alongside Tory to smear Meg's reputation. A true and correct copy of the article discussing King and his comments is attached here onto Exhibit 3. Listen, these lawyers went to excellent law schools. Okay, they're not playing with you. They not trying to catch up. They thinking 10, 20 steps ahead. They were taking copies and screenshots and downloading everything, shit that you thought you deleted, and requesting information while the trial was probably still going before the trial started. You playing chess. You playing checkers, on my bad, with people who are trained in the art of chess by the grandmasters of chess. You brought somebody who was trained in fucking Washington Square Park by 80-year-old motherfucker to play against somebody who was fucking trained and is a grandmaster. No. 3 steps ahead. They already see you done. This is crazy. Okay. Let's go to the next sheet. I think it's this one. 16, 17. Hold on. Trying to keep up with the fucking sheets. There's so much sheets. And then they put, hold on, let me see if there's anything after this. Then they put the price chart. Like I said, I had that up. Let me put it back up for those people who just got here. Okay. I'm stop sharing this. Present. Share screen. They're adding this to the court documents, y'all. Did I close it? Oh crap. Hold on. Let me open it again. So it's here. Okay. So I can show y'all. Share. Look at this. The incident happened in July of 2020. She got the $500. $500 to start this bullshit. I know it was COVID and shit, but $500 to start this bullshit? I don't think so. $1,000 a couple months later, 300, 200, 500, 500. You were going so hard, and this is what? No. Could have got more. You could have got more money on YouTube just keeping it a buck. Could have got more money on YouTube just keeping it a buck. No, she was getting more money on YouTube before this foolishness occurred, and she got caught up in this shit show. She was making more money on. She is making more. Well, I would assume she makes more money on YouTube still. She be on other platforms. You make more than this. You make more than the total bullshit that this is. This is the wife of the dad of Tory Lanez's dad. Just in case, for those who don't know what we're looking at, this is in the recent court documents. These are the Zelle payments that Tory's dad sent to Milagros Graham through his wife's Zelle, because they think they slick. Fucking idiots. And that they were talking about on the penitentiary's phone. These are the payments. Jesus. $3,000 in about 2 years. They better be more payments. Girl, ain't no way. Ain't no way. If there are no more payments, I think that kind of makes it worse. If there's no more payments, it makes it worse for a plethora of reasons. You just didn't understand your value, or like you have animosity towards, you are male identified so much and have so much animosity towards women, you would have damn near did this shit for free. And if that's the case, you probably should have just did this shit for free. Anyway, I'm gonna drop the link in case anybody want to come up and give me their opinions on this. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me make sure I'm finished before I do that. I finished with everything they had to say. Payments aren't recent, and I don't think there's much evidence for any kind of new restraining order, but Meg's lawyer may cite them in their intentional confliction, emotional distress lawsuit against Milagros. Okay. I'm here just trying to see what else they have in this whole thing, because they damn sure. Ken Barbie jumped up in here. Ken Barbie said, "Gotcha." In addition to Meg Thee Stallion legal team claiming you have jail calls recording to support this theory that bloggers like Milagros Graham are harassing Meg on behalf of Tory Lanez, they also obtained what's being presented as Zelle receipts seeing Tory's Zelle receipts seeing Tory's father, Sunstar. Oh no, that's his shit. Sunstar Carlise Peterson. It wasn't even the wife's. My bad. That's why I said let me check one more time. His middle name is his shit. Sunstar. With a name like Sunstar, I get why you would go by your middle name. I get it. Okay, so his middle name is Carlise, whatever, Peterson, sending Graham's fund between the period of October 2020 to 2022. Okay. Y'all. Wow. Child. All right, y'all. Let me drop this link. We're going to run a real quick commercial break, and then I'm going to jump into these comments. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe. And if you can, you already know, donate to the channel, drop $1, $5, 10, whatever. I worked hard for today's show. Okay. Appreciate y'all. And we'll be back in 1 minute, 7 seconds.
Welcome back to Jovi's Beauty School, where we now have 5, count it guys, 5 new scarf designs that we just got in. They're beautiful. They're amazing. They are so spring, summer vibes. I don't even know what to say. They're 35 inches by 35 inches. The print on these scarves are amazing. They're silk twill. They're gorgeous, and they won't be around for long. So if I were you, I would get mines ASAP. We're dropping them in batches. These are limited edition scarves, so when they sell out, y'all, they are sold out. So I need you to go get yours now. Don't call me talking about Jovi, I need one. It's too late. I don't know if they're going to come on the next batch, okay? So go to jovibeauty.com, get your scarf, and be that girl, because you already know how we give it up.
Okay, guys, we're back. Okay. So I'm gonna jump into these comments. Hello, mommy. How you doing? Is it there to irritate the barbs? Yes. I'm glad that you picked up on that. Yes. I did that. I did that purposely when they were getting on my goddamn nerves. I did that. Yes. You saw it? Yeah. On my TikTok, on my Twitter, I don't call it X. I'm Jovi the Beauty. Yeah. Purposeful. Yeah, very purposeful. Exactly. Like, what's going on? You took that hard L for that? No, man. No, man. It gives, I would have dragged a woman for free. Or you just really don't comprehend your value or some shit. Like, nah. I thought the other day, what it was, I don't remember. Well, when we spoke about this last, I was telling y'all, I think it was Friday. I was telling y'all, I don't know, that I hope the God she got about 100 stacks, at least 100 stacks, because she gonna have to pay out. And you gotta, in my mind, you gotta at least get more than what you would potentially be paying out when a motherfucker file charges against you, right? And now we come, I said at least 50. In my head, that's what it was. It was only 3,000. And again, I'm hoping to God that it's money that we do not know about, because anything else is completely uncivilized. She said she loved Milagros down, but only 3,000 is insane. Yeah, that's kind of wild. These look wild. I couldn't believe it. When I saw it, I said, oh no. When I saw it, I expected an extra zero. I respected an extra zero, 2 extra zeros. Like, what? No way. No way. No way. Hey, voiceover, how are you? Good afternoon. Hello, everyone. Shay said $3,000 is ridiculous. Why would you jeopardize yourself for $3,000? Yeah, is the lawyer is gonna the first before the lawyer even get to try to court to file shit is gonna cost you more than $3,000. She's doing down. Sorry to say, Alex Spiro is not the one ordered to. She gonna learn, and it's fucked up. It's messed up because like I would hope that we as creators, we say a lot of wild shit. We say what our personal opinions. But like we gotta still be accountable for that. Like saying somebody else's shit, I'm accountable for that. I'm accountable for what I say, my demonetization, if they take my fucking channel down. You know what I'm saying? If somebody get so mad about some shit I say, they want to try to sue me. We are accountable for that. Ain't no, oh, I didn't monetize my video, so it don't matter in real life. You can get away. Look at Jaguar Wright. Jaguar Wright was getting away with shit for years. Y'all all know Jaguar is a fucking liar and she's crazy. She's a crazy liar. Okay, she's crazy and she lies. Okay, she lies and she crazy. Okay, 2 things can be true at the same fucking time. She a lying ass crazy. Okay, okay. And she kept going and she kept going. And y'all keep thinking that it can't happen. And Jay and Beyonce ain't even, because Jay Beyonce don't fuck, they don't bother, they don't answer nothing. You keep going. You keep going. Somebody gon' your ass. We are accountable for what the fuck we do. And I stand on that. And I stand on that as I still am avoiding the fucking news because I am pissed off that they are not standing on business. They have not been standing on business for years now. Everybody wants to want a fucking show. Y'all know I give a good show. You can give a good show and not corrupt your morals. You can give a good show and still keep it a buck. You can give a good show and tell and not make the fucking United States political fucking political environment a fucking circus. You can give a good show, give your opinion, and not try to defame fucking Meg Thee Stallion for damn near 5 years at this point. It's fucking 5 years at this, damn near 5 years at this point. Any sort of counseling she had, any sort of anything, is on you. It's on him too, but he's in jail. It's kind of on you. Britt says, I've been stalked and I'm not going to lie. It's not a comfortable situation. And I like Millie down, but she did go overboard. I can say that, not being biased and seeing this day coming. It just came late. There you go. Britt follows Millie. like I said, I stopped really, because it just got too sensationalized for me. I dead ass used to watch Millie. I ain't gonna hold you. I used to watch Millie. Millie came up here a couple of times. She's been on our platform. She's been on the other side of the screen. She's been up here a couple fucking times. I don't remember what about. I think it was Tasha K. I don't think it was over this Meg stuff. I don't remember. It was a while ago. But like, I used to like Millie. I ain't got no beef with Millie. She ain't say shit about me. But your character is on display. Again, I have a 15-year-old. These are conversations I have to have with 15-year-olds. I don't think these things should be conversations we have to discuss when we are discussing fucking adults. Fucking adults. Like, the lack of accountability is blowing me. Like, thinking this shit was not gonna happen. Your own subscribers are like, bruh, I'm surprised it took this long. You know what it took for Meg to do this shit? Because you won't stop. She didn't want to do this shit. She want to let this shit go and go about her business. But y'all won't fucking stop. And y'all keep trying to traumatize and re-victimize her. And no, bitch, I'ma stand on business. As somebody who has been in a victimized situation, you ain't nobody gonna get me again. That's what is happening. Megan's like, all right, I'm gonna give this bitch like a week. Megan's would try. I'm gonna get this bitch. All right. I'm gonna give you a cease and desist. Oh, you think it's funny? Oh, you talking about my again? I don't know if she did, but I'm assuming that she did. If Meg sent her a cease and desist, I'm gonna assume Millie brought that cease and desist straight to Station Head or YouTube or wherever she's streaming on, and told y'all all about it. It was talking shit and all of this shit. You had that opportunity to learn when to say, you know what? Nah, let me shut the fuck up. Say, you know what? New subject. Sometimes you just got, especially when you're a creator, things get a little too, and can't do it, don't want to do it. Like I told y'all, I'm in right now. This is only, and it's only because it was like 3 pages. I'm done reading court documents for 2024. Catch me in 2025. I'm done reading because I had to go in for my own mental health, my own sanity, for her own safety. She should have been like, you know what? After a while, all you got was $3,000. I would have that's done. Even if you would have took that at this point, 2 years later, 3 years later, again, I hope you got some stacks after. But like, what did you get out of it? The YouTube checks were more. And again, but I don't even think she monetized, so I don't even know. She started all the narratives, all of them. No shade, but yeah, like you're gonna have to be able to afford to give a lawyer a lot of money for the retainer. You're gonna have to at least put them about 10. You are fighting a fucking superstar, not the bitch down the block. You're not suing your homegirl because she ain't pay her part of the rent. This ain't landlord tenant court. And you're guilty. And you're the party associated with the guilty nigga who is still doing crazy. That's your side of the bench, not hers. You gonna have to come up with that bread, bruh. That's why I said if it's nosy hoe, yes, thank y'all, nosy hoe, nosy. I know she said she almost got sued too. I don't know what happened because I told y'all I don't really keep into YouTubers getting sued by celebrity news anymore because I expected it after Tasha K and Cardi B. I don't really keep into that for the most part. This is a different story though. But for the most part, I don't keep track of that stuff. But I know Nosy Ho got sued. Nosy Ho left the country. I don't know if she left the country so she couldn't they couldn't like get her bread, but she left the country. And Nosy Ho was she's fucking around. She said wild shit too. She do wild shit like Millie had been saying about Nicki Minaj. I don't know. I know Nosy Ho has said some wild shit. But if I'm putting both of them if I'm looking at both of them, just off of the shit that I seen, just the shit with Tory, Millie did more. All right, I'm gonna let you up. Hello, Duval.
How you doing? You sound like you ain't happy to see me.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. It's been a long time. First and foremost, when it comes to Milagros, I think she deserves what she got. I mean, because at the end of the day, there is something to go too far, especially in an age where we seen somebody else like Tasha K. DH sued, and that should be a learning lesson to everybody else. Where there is a line, there's boundaries that you have to abide by. If not, there's consequences of pain. But if I have to be fair to Milagros, she hated Megan well before the Tory Lanez case.
Okay.
I can tell you the moment that she hated Megan when this beef began. It began when, do you remember when Megan talked about how she hit her ex boyfriend and then she got arrested?
Okay.
Her ex boyfriend.
I don't really follow all of that. It was a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
So
but
just tell it.
this was a while ago. She had it hit her ex boyfriend. She got arrested. That if you look at her arrest record, she was arrested before.
I think I heard that from Millie.
Yeah, so she got
Wasn't that
arrested.
during the trial though?
Huh?
Wasn't that during the at the beginning of the trial? Well,
No, no,
before
no, no. This was like
no?
I want to say a year before even the This was a year before even like the Tory Lanez situation happened. This was matter of fact, it happened when she told this story. This happened right around the time when she first went to Rock Nation and she was suing 1501.
Okay. Okay.
Matter of fact, when she did a live on a backlink, that was actually Tory's backlink that she did the live on. Well,
Okay.
anyway, around that time, Milagros wanted to interview, like, I guess the ex boyfriend. I guess
Okay.
the ex boyfriend was like, I guess she couldn't get a hold of the ex boyfriend, so she got a hold of the ex boyfriend's cousin.
Okay.
That's when Megan found out, and Megan did a live on her, not mentioning her name, but you knew who she was talking about,
Okay.
and that's when the beef began between those two. But that was like a year before the Tory Lanez situation, so
Okay.
I don't think she did it for the money. I just think the Tory Lanez situation kind of, what you say, confirmed her already resentment towards Megan. So
Okay.
it just added to the situation. But either way, it was still not, what I'm saying, professional for her to have attacked Megan the way she has, especially her having an audience and the influence she has over her audience. She had to be the example that she want other people to set for them, not only themselves but their own children.
Yeah, I agree.
And so at the end of the day, I can't feel no sympathy for her because everybody was celebrating and cheering Tasha K when she got
Yep.
sued and her verdict and everything. And so now the chicken coming home to roost. And so now these same people who was cheering, now they seeing that there's no longer a game. So you was happy that Tasha K got her verdict, but what you didn't realize that it was gonna be a trickle down effect to
Yep.
everybody else.
Yep. I
Now celebrities ain't afraid to sue no more.
mm-hmm.
'Cause- Because before then, it's like celebrities felt like it was a waste of time and they didn't want the press that came from it. So they'll just let it go. They'll just allow you just to treat them in the kind of way. But what Cardi has shown that, hey, if you sue these people, now they'll shut up. Now they'll be quiet about you. And so now all these celebrities now they're starting to sue these YouTubers, these bloggers, they treat these bloggers like, they treat them like Washington Post and TMZ and all these other big time new publications to, if for nothing else, to shut them up. It's not even about the money to know, it's about forcing their silence.
Yeah.
And that's what it comes down to in the situation.
All right. Thank you, Duval, for coming up and giving us your opinion on the situation. I
Th-
appreciate it.
Thank you. But I still see your face like you didn't want to hear from me. But I do bring good points, you know what I'm saying? I'm not just, rambling. I do know what I'm talking about.
I hear you.
Have a good day. Thank
You too. Bye. All right, we got another caller. How not to Okay, girl. Hello?
Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
What do you
I just okay.
got?
I just wanted to say that it's sad it had to come to this. I think somebody being on Meg's neck is, I think it's overdoing it. I think
Mhm.
if having a critique and saying, well, maybe I don't believe you, and I believe Tory, there's nothing wrong with that because everybody's entitled to their opinion. But if that's how I feel, that's how I feel. You
Yeah.
know, she's entitled to that. But if it's to the point where it's, you know, that it can be proven in court of law that it is, I guess she's saying that I guess it's overboard, or that Tory's paying her or something like that. It can be proven. I don't know. The $3,000, I guess, to me, I was like, that sounds like chat money. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody on Tory's side, yes, somebody, I don't know. In those denominations, I see that people paying that in super chats, or like if you're on the live stream, people donate that all the time. So those are not numbers that I see so crazy, especially if you're
It's not.
Tory's,
It's
and
not.
and that's why I'm like, wait a second. If it was, I'm I'm like, wait a second. If it was given during a live stream where she was championing his cause, and somebody saying, because somebody's championing his cause, and one of his family members say, I want to give that, and that's when it happened, and then she could prove that, then I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But
Yeah.
I'm
But
interested to
he
see.
did say in again, because they record jail phone calls, that they were payments for the
Oh,
harassment. So
oh,
they did,
okay.
so I agree. They could be, that's why I said how
Oh,
super chats do well. But they
if
were
he,
direct Zelles, back 2020, we weren't giving out our Zelles on here, right? We were getting cash apps and stuff like that. We weren't giving out Zelles on here. But they did still say between the dad and son conversations that, they can't, they can't track down the payments. They track down the payments.
oh, okay. Well, it is what it is, and you know what? If that's how it's got to be. But I also find it funny that if Meg is going through these extremes, I guess your album sales ain't going to. It just goes to say that album ain't selling so well, is it? And that's karma too. That Glorilla album is selling better than yours, and so that's your karma too. Because out of all of it done, where your
Karma for
fans
what?
at? Like
Karma for what? What do you think she deserved karma
said,
for? I'm just
what I'm
curious.
saying is, where are your fans? Because if you're at the end of the day, you're making music and people are not buying it. Okay. Now, whatever you did, if your fans are not supporting you the way you wanted to, that this got you doing all of that, because I'm almost positive that if she was selling albums and making money and living this lifestyle, this would be a drop in the bucket. She wouldn't be hearing this. The only way you hearing this is because you ain't selling.
Okay.
Okay, you hearing this because you ain't selling, and that's
Okay.
what I'm saying. So that's the karma of it all. You ain't selling records. You ain't doing all those numbers that you
You a
thought you
bar?
would be doing, huh?
You a bar?
No,
Okay.
I don't have a dog in this fight,
I'm just
honestly.
asking because I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
No, you know what it is for me, and I'm probably a little bit older. And when this whole thing jumped off, I said, "Wow, you sharing bottles with people," and this whole thing jumped off. My day when we shared a bottle together, whatever happened during drunken crazy times, we didn't say nothing about it.
All
Okay,
right. Okay.
we was drinking and having fun. When you drinking and you sharing bottles and everything, and things got out of hand. Okay, nobody got hurt. Seriously, no major property damage. Guess what?
She got shot.
Guess what? She did not shot seriously. Let me tell you
All right.
something.
Slap. I'm good. Slap. I
Let
appreciate
me
you
tell you
coming.
something.
No,
This was a
no,
love
no, no. I let
triangle.
you were here. You spoke. I appreciate you coming up.
Okay.
I can't.
Yes.
I
It was
appreciate
a
you.
love it was a love triangle. I've seen more damage done with a bowl.
All right. I thought it was gonna be Duval. I was gonna get that from you, but I did. I got it for somebody else. My bad. That was my fault. I didn't expect that, but I okay. I don't know. I don't care if we drinking. If you fucking assault me in any way, we got it's problems. I don't care. I was drunk. I beat your ass. I was stressed. I beat my no, that sounds like abuser talk to me. I can't. Personally, that's me though. I don't know. But okay. Um someone said I wish she would have Millie would have stayed away from all the name calling. Um, and then I thought she was a bar. I'm like, you a bar? I was trying to figure it out because, like, I know that, girl. It's not even short man syndrome. It's short man syndrome and the unaccountability of it all. Like being unaccountable for your behavior is wild. But again, his dad is unaccountable. This is the same, if I remember correctly, because I did a video on like their upbringing. Tory like lived in the streets for years, right? Because his dad got a new wife and his mama passed and his dad got a new wife and he didn't want to take care of his son and he ended up moving with the grandmother, I believe. And then it was an issue because he'd be feeling rejected from his dad. It started being an issue with the grandmama, and then he was like living in the street and like roommates with a bunch of different dudes and all this weird shit. So he learned, no one taught him how to be accountable. His mom passed. I get that part. And his dad didn't do it. And now his dad is out here being unaccountable with him, child. Child. Hello, Bree.
Oh my goodness.
Clean the taste off my
My lord.
clean
Like
the palate, girl. Go ahead. Go ahead.
deflection tactics at its finest because I don't care if you don't like Megan. Okay, we understand. A lot of y'all don't like
We
Meg. We
don't
got
get
it.
it. I
Right?
think
And
Meg is
and a
a
lot of
male
y'all,
identifier too. I get it. It's like she do fucking stupid shit. What does that got to do with this?
yeah, but people forget, like when we were in our 20s, we were doing dumb ish too. It just so happens she's a celebrity who lost not only her support system, the people who kept her grounded, and she was surrounded by vultures. They probably were, from watching the documentary, baby, them haters she had around her was feeding her the poison to make her lose all control because they wanted full access of her money, of her talent, and to rob her blind. And she
Mm-hmm.
woke up. Thank God, whoever is in that lineage has been doing the work and been praying because I said she is protected. Milagro did this to herself. We cannot. After thinking about it last night, she did this to herself. She simply went after this woman because she felt like it. A lot of male identified he-man woman haters be out here doing the most. Tory is still trying to do something, and baby, he's getting that restraining order, and it's going to pass. A lot of y'all keep playing games, and y'all act like y'all didn't see what went down between Tasha K and Cardi B, and I'm glad you brought that up because time after time after time, we keep seeing the same people repeating the cycle. Milagro could have been the biggest thing in new media, but she chose to follow a degenerate wannabe rapper who couldn't even sustain himself, who was jealous of Megan because she actually has star quality and star power. We see that. Y'all talking about record sales and all this other stuff. Yeah, help Megan's case with how Milagro destroyed her record sales and all that. Are y'all
Yeah.
delusional? That sounded like some Barb talking points, to be quite
That's
frank.
why I asked.
Talking about some, no, I'm not a Barb. No, claim your set, rep your set, baby, because those are Barb talking points. When they don't want to use facts, they start throwing in other stuff because as quiet as it's kept, she was in the top 10 albums streamed this year. Like, come on. Be
Mhm.
for real. That's the problem with a lot of you. Your mothers didn't like you, so you spew it on other women. Go get help. Go lay on the couch and figure it out. And Milagro, like I said yesterday, you're right. She didn't get paid. She got pennies on the dollar because what is
Yes.
$3,000 to a man who was buying BBLs, Pateks, Rollies? I mean, Selena Powell got her whole house furnished by him, and you got $3,000.
Mm.
Sad. And you talk to them on the phone every other day. I told Milagro if she keeps talking, they're gonna use everything she say
Yep.
against her. You the one who was out here saying my brother, my dad. I don't need a press pass.
My brother, my dad,
And now
baby.
where are they at?
They
Where are they
lined
at?
you up just
Joe
like
Budden
me.
laughed at you. DJ Academics hasn't even phased you. They're trying to separate themselves from you because I kept telling you, Milagro, you are the weakest link, and you've shown you're the weakest link because you talk too much, and now you want to bring everybody into your mess.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. It's not even about the celebrities versus black women and black women can't
It's
get along. It's the doing too much. You
yeah.
did way too much. Now you gotta pay for it. So stand on it. I feel bad for her because she has daughters,
Yeah.
and this is the behavior she exudes. And I feel bad for those future women who are going to be out here with our nieces and our daughters and our sisters and our babies because, child, Milagro was a piece of work. I can only imagine what the offspring is going to be like.
Ugh, I
And
don't talk
that's the
about
fruits
nobody
from the
kid.
tree. That is the fruits from the tree. While everybody's trying to psychoanalyze Megan, Megan has had an excuse for drinking all the time. Megan had a reason for crashing out on the internet, but you know what she did? She sobered up. She went and got healthy. You could tell she's healthy. She's glowing. She could
Hmm.
tell y'all are mad. Every time we turn around, it was like after the trial, it shouldn't have been no more. Let me drag Meg the Stallion. You should have kept it about the music, but your personal vendetta, which is weird, and it makes you ugly. And everybody else who champions it, y'all are ugly too. It is what it is. Ugly in spirit and mind, body, and soul. That's just how I feel about that. But y'all get these likes up. Jovi just have to deal with a lot. That was crazy. I saw you up here trying to maintain your composure. Miss Ma'am, go heal. You too grown to be acting like that. And you're an elder too. You're one of the reasons why women like Milagro out here doing the bidding of men. Child, they need to fix themselves. And you worried about this young girl. She's still 29, baby. She has
Yeah.
time to grow, and she's did a lot. We seen her transform right before our eyes. Thank goodness you weren't no celebrity. I could already tell you would be part of the get these women up out of here because y'all only like to be the only one. But yeah, let me go because that was team too much.
All right, girl. Thank you for coming up.
Thank you for having me. Bye.
All right. Duval. No, let me tell you, Duval. It's not you. For a second, I confused you with somebody else. For another guy who used to come up here that I blocked. So for a second, when I saw the name, I was like, wait a minute. It caught me. It caught me for a second, but that was my bad. That's not your bad. You were good. You've always been good. But for a second, when I clicked on it, I was like, I thought it was somebody else until you started talking. And then I was like, oh, okay. So it's not a you thing. It's not a you thing. I just confused you for another man that comes on here sometimes. That's it. My bad. Um, all right, he paid. I do believe y'all saying he paid Kelsey. We already know. All right, we ain't doing all of this, y'all. Please let's not get into the foolishness. I appreciate y'all all for coming. I said my piece. A lot of people said their piece. And as always, I hope you live your life like it's golden because there's no other way to live it. All right, later.